Eagles can live up to 70 years because they are mentally strong. After 40 years, every eagle has to make a difficult decision. Its claws are no longer sharp enough to hunt. Its beak becomes bent and blunt, and its feathers become thick. The eagle has two options. Either it dies or it goes through a painful change. This painful change is that the eagle must go to the mountain and hit its beak on a rock for 150 days until it falls out. When the old beak falls out, a new beak grows in. With a new beak, the eagle pulls out its claws. When the claws fall out, the new ones grow in. The eagle plucks out its feathers. This painful journey takes 150 days. But after doing this, the eagle gets a new life. Sometimes we need to get rid of our old self in order for a new and better version to emerge.
9 of the smartest things ever said. Make sure to watch till the end, because the last one is going to shock you. We suffer more in our imagination than in reality. By Seneca. It's never too late to be what you might have been. By George Eliot. Thinking is difficult, that's why most people judge. By Carl Jung. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. By Lao Tzu. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. By Pythagoras. Our life is what our thoughts make it. By Marcus Aurelius. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. By Confucius. The quieter you become, the more you are able to hear. By Rumi. If you were able to watch until here, let me know by commenting a fire emoji, as it shows you are a person who always wants to be better every day.
5 types of people who will ruin your life. 1. The user. They will only love you as much as they can use you. As soon as you no longer give them what they want, they disappear. 2. The complainer. They will steal your peace by complaining about the same things they aren't willing to change. 3. The blamer. They make you feel guilty and never take responsibility. Their manipulation goes so far that you believe you are to blame. 4. The competitor. They might want to see you do well, but they surely don't want to see you do better than them. 5. The abuser. They abuse your forgiveness, your trust, and your loyalty, and you will only realize it when they are no longer in your life. Think about that for a second.
You know why alcoholics are alcoholics? Because they want to be happy without achievements. This is why drug addicts take drugs. They want to be happy without achievements. This is why fucking everyone's doing dumb shit and wants to be happy without a reason. This obsession with happiness is destroying people. There is nothing wrong with feeling a little bit sad, nothing wrong with feeling a little bit pissed off. And you need to be putting other things above your happiness, like your responsibility to the people around you. The people you care about need to get some honor and some courage. I have respect to the man who gets up every day, works a job he fucking hates, to pay for his family's life. I respect that man, and he is not doing it to be happy. He is doing it to be a fucking man. So you might ask yourself, what I want you to do. I want you to look at where you are right now, no matter how hard it is, no matter what you're going through, no matter what struggles you are facing, you are still here. You are watching this video. You are breathing air. You're still alive. So I need you to take a second and look back. What have you overcame? You're a resilient motherfucker. You are worth more than you are currently allowing yourself to believe. So get the fuck out of your own head. Get out of your own way and believe in yourself. Be great. Be prime. Follow up. Comment 100 if you watch this far.
If you lack discipline, listen carefully. 1. Boys turn into men when they understand that nobody cares about them if they can't provide any value. 2. Act like you can't afford the bread until they find out you own the bakery. Stay humble. 3. If you find somebody smarter than you, work with them. Don't compete with them. 4. Becoming the best version of yourself comes with a lot of goodbyes. 5. The quickest way to succeed is to start now and figure it out as you go. You can't learn to drive in a parked car. 6. Call me crazy, but I believe I can have everything in this life that I want. 7. Nobody wants to tell you why discipline is so important. Discipline is the strongest form of self-love. 8. Just because someone is family doesn't mean you have to tolerate lies, chaos, drama, manipulation, and disrespect. 9. Mention someone who is very hardworking and you wish them nothing but success. Drop a 100 if you watch this far. And if this video helped in some way, this account is definitely for you.
Here are the 6 Japanese techniques to overcome laziness. Number 1. Ikigai. Discover your purpose in life. Find something that makes you want to wake up each day because your purpose fuels you. Number 2. Kaizen. Focus on small improvements each day instead of trying to do everything at once. Number 3. The Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes without distractions. Take a break for 5 minutes and then repeat. It's a great way to get more done in less time. Number 4. Hara Hachibu. Don't stuff yourself with food. When you're 80% full, stop eating. This will increase your energy. Number 5. Shoshin. Approach every task like a beginner, with the same curiosity as if you were doing it for the first time. Number 6. Wabi-sabi. Embrace imperfection instead of stressing over every little detail. Taking action is better than waiting for perfection, because it is often unattainable. Stay away from these 5 types of people. The last one is the most dangerous. Number 1. Stay away from those who haven't achieved anything in their own lives, but always blame others for their work. Number 2. Stay away from fools and addicts who are always intoxicated. Number 3. Stay away from unhappy and troubled people, because they won't find peace themselves and won't let you live. Number 4. Stay away from your enemies, because they will do anything to break you. Number 5. Stay away from those who talk behind your back. If you agree with this video, then comment yes.
10 benefits of keeping your life private. 1. The less you share, the less likely people will be in your business. 2. You'll stop caring about people's opinion about your life. 3. When you build in silence, people won't know what to attack. 4. You won't have to seek validation to do what feels right for you. 5. You'll attract peace into your life. 6. You'll experience less drama, toxic energy, and more time alone. 7. If everyone is your friend, you have a problem. You can't trust anyone with personal information. 8. It'll be 10x easier to walk some paths alone to achieve your personal goals. 9. Privacy teaches you independence and how to connect with people on a deeper level. 10. Everyone leaves. You'll learn how to be alone and not feel lonely.
If you were able to watch until here, let me know by commenting a fire emoji, as it shows you are a person who always wants to be better every day.
By age 30, you should be old enough to accept these 4 realities. Most people never understand number 4 until they're 50. You might want to save this video so you can always come back later. 1. Instead of focusing on the people who left, focus on the people in your life who have chosen to be there. Focus on the ones who stayed and the ones who appreciate you and respect you. Focus on the ones who empower you and make your life beautiful. You are surrounded by human beings who know that they want you in your life. Never take them for granted. 2. People who have good hearts will always end up losing because they will always give more than they receive. They always forgive and they always accept the love they get, even when they know they deserve better. 3. Don't kill people with kindness because not everyone deserves your kindness. Kill people with silence because not everyone deserves your attention. Lastly, for every experience, both the good and the bad will eventually get you to where you are supposed to be. Every win, every loss, and every mistake. Don't be afraid to mess up and don't expect success overnight. Get lost, then find yourself over and over again. Work hard and learn to enjoy the process of your journey. Remember, the people who like to walk will walk further than the people who just like the destination. Drop a 100 if you watch this far. And if this video helped in some way, this account
Will skip, but to the 10% who stay, listen closely. You must form discipline, because discipline is the strongest form of self-love. It's ignoring something you want right now for something better later on. It reveals the commitment you have to your dreams, especially on days where you don't want to. The future you is depending on the current you to keep the promises you made to yourself yesterday.
Eight things that successful people never do. If you can't remember all 8 at once, you can save this video and watch it later. 1. No more complaining. Complaining doesn't fix things. Instead, focus on finding solutions and making things better. 2. Skip the blame game. Taking responsibility for your actions is key. It's how you learn and grow, even when things get tough. 3. Stay calm, skip the arguments. Arguments rarely lead to good stuff. Stay calm, talk it out, and find common ground instead. 4. Stay humble. Skip the bragging. You don't need to show off. Your actions speak volumes, and staying humble earns respect. 5. Calm conversations, no yelling. Yelling doesn't solve problems. Speak calmly to be heard and understood. 6. Learn to listen. Talk later. Successful people listen more than they talk. Understanding comes before sharing your thoughts. 7. Be kind, skip the judging. Instead of judging, put yourself in others' shoes. It builds empathy and better relationships. 8. Stick to the truth, skip the lies. Honesty builds trust. Even when it's tough, it's the best way to go. Drop a 100 if you read this far. This shows you are part of the 0.01% who actually finish what they start. What are you doing? Ask yourself, what are you doing right now? Sitting in your comfortable bed and watching these useless videos. Is this what makes you happy? Don't you realize that you are alive? Your heart is beating. You are able to breathe, and you have the energy to achieve great things. Yet you keep wasting your time without regret. Everyone has told you that you're a failure, and you proved them right. Don't you remember what you told yourself 4 months ago? All these promises were just empty words once again. Every day, again and again, you lie to yourself. Aren't you tired of your lifestyle? Life is so much more than scrolling on social media and eating junk food. But what's the point of my words if you can't even stick to your own? Keep living your dopamine-addicted life if this is what makes you happy. But I can tell you one thing. The rising cases of depression are no coincidence.
The Joker once said,
"It's better to be slapped with the truth than cared less." As you know, madness is like gravity. All it takes is a little push. For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed.
Thomas Shelby once said,
Lies travel faster than the truth. There is no such thing as loyalty. It's just a word people use to make themselves feel better. Those of you who are last will soon be first. Those of you who are downtrodden will rise. There's only one thing more dangerous than a cornered animal, and that's the man who's cornered him. When you plan something well, there's no need to rush. Learning is a gift. Even when pain is your teacher, never assume that loud is strong and quiet is weak. As the fiercest storms rise from the calmest seas, be dangerous. You can't have ambition and survive without being a little dangerous.
7 signs you are becoming a better person every day. Number 1, you understand that life is better when nobody knows much about you. Number 2, you don't force your beliefs on people, but actively listen to others without judgment. Number 3, you prioritize self-improvement over seeking validation from others. Number 4, you understand that not everyone thinks the same way you do. Continuously seek opportunity to learn, grow, and expand your horizons. Number 6, you embrace consistency and discipline, not just motivation and self-help books. Number 7, you don't care about what others think about the decisions you've made for a better life. Drop a 100 if you've watched this far, and if this video helped in some way, this account is definitely for you.
10 clear signs of maturity. 1. When you know the other person is lying, but you just smile and let it go. 2. You understand life is cool when nobody knows anything about you. 3. You realize your mental health matters way more than any relationship. 4. It has become 10 times easier to outgrow your lazy and unambitious friends. 5. You learn but never take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. 6. You never force anyone to choose you. Instead, you let people do whatever pleases them. 7. You understand no one owes you anything. You play to win your own battles. 8. You have realized that you are not responsible for other people's happiness. You do you. 9. You don't allow pain to destroy you. Instead, you build strength from the pain. 10. You have mastered the art of taking action without waiting for the right time. If you were able to watch until here, let me know by commenting a fire emoji, as it shows you are a person who always wants to be better every day.
You know that Venom said this.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Consult not your fears, but your hopes and your dreams. Think not about your frustrations, but about your unfulfilled potential. Concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what it is still possible for you to do. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it.
Bane was in Motivation. This is what he would say.
There's only one law, a law that's above all. In the chaos of life, find your own order, and let nothing stand in the way of your ascent. You see, ambition and success are two very different things. The road to success is paved with the bricks that others throw at you. Build your empire with the stones they cast. Survival isn't for the weak. It's for the ones who dare to rewrite their destiny. Write yours with ink, not tears. Never let emotions cloud your judgment. Embrace the game of power, and victory will be your loyal companion. In a world of chaos, control is the currency of power. Master your own destiny, or become a pawn in someone else's game.
How to become a beast in 6 months. 1. Fix your schedule and sleep at 10 p.m. to be awake at 5 a.m. 2. Quit your excuses and work out for 30 minutes daily. 3. Include fresh fruits in your daily diet to optimize your health. 4. Prioritize a cold shower in a day with no excuses. I promise your self-discipline will be boosted. 5. Listen more than you talk and be teachable. 6. Learn to say no unapologetically and get busy minding your own business. 7. Make an attempt and read 50+ pages to sharpen your mind. 8. Learn a new skill every 3 months and spend another 90 days developing it. 9. Set out on a monitoring walk after having 2 glasses of water immediately after sleep. 10. Make more money and invest wisely to buy yourself anything without looking at the price. 11. Prioritize 4 hours of deep work a day over 8+ hours of busyness and make time to improve yourself. 12. Make time for your close friends and family during your weekend. If you're not following, you're probably never going to see us again. If you are, then congratulations. You're growing every day.
Never do these 5 foolish things. 1. Never talk about your dreams to anyone. Remember, a fish with its mouth shut avoids the hook. 2. Never get too involved in other people's problems. Don't obsess as if they are your own. You'll forget yourself. 3. Never be overly intimate with anyone, and don't get too attached to someone. You'll be used. 4. Never ask anyone for borrowed money. Don't lend money either. Money both breaks friendships and turns you into a beggar for your debts. 5. Never spend more than you earn. You'll become poor. And never pass by without following. You will miss out. Drop a fire emoji if you were able to watch until here. 9 painful truths of life. 1. Nobody is real in this world. Everyone has a dual face. 2. People respect money, not the person. 3. The person you love the most will hurt you the most. 4. When you are happy, you enjoy the music, but when you are sad, you understand the lyrics. 5. In life, 2 things define you. Your patience when you have nothing and your attitude when you have everything. 6. Comparison is the thief of joy. Focus on your own journey and accomplishments. 7. The first failure slaps you in public. Then success hugs you in private. 8. Time doesn't heal everything. It just teaches us how to live with the pain. 9. Trust means everything, but once it is broken, sorry means nothing. Drop a 100 if you watched this far, and if this video helped you in some way, this account is definitely for you.
Back here again, huh? Losing focus? Do you want to know why this keeps happening to you all the time? It's because you lack structure. You don't know what you should be doing, so you occupy yourself by wasting time instead. That's fine if you don't want to improve. But if you're one of those who wants more in life and just don't know where to start, I've got the solution for you. You see, organizing your life and knowing what to do is the first step to becoming more productive and getting closer to your goals. Did you know that Thomas Shelby said this?
The reason I can't give up is the promise I've made to myself and to those who rely on me. I grew up watching my mother struggle just to give me a better life. She did everything for me. So I promise, Mom, I'll make you proud. Whenever the going gets tough, I think back to her sacrifices, her sleepless nights, her exhausting days. I remember her encouragement, her tired but sincere smiles. And when I think of giving up, I remember everything she went through so that I could have a chance. Now for her, I'll fight. I'll get up after every fall. I'll keep going, no matter what the obstacle is, because I promised her that all her love and efforts would not have been in vain. For you, Mother, I won't give up. All for you. I love you, Mom.
You know that Michael Jordan said this.
Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen. Never say never, because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion. You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. If it turns out that my best wasn't good enough, at least I won't look back and say, I was afraid to try. I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something. But I can't accept not trying.
What is the most valuable thing in your life? Think about this question carefully. Now that you have your answer, I guarantee you didn't list time. Do you know why? Because people don't appreciate their time. 2019. How old were you then? Do you even realize that 2019 was 5 years ago? When we were kids, we enjoyed the time we were given. You are now distracting yourself, not even daring to dream anymore. The question isn't how much time you have left. The question is, how far will you go in the time you have?
Do you really think this is the best use of your time? While you scroll, seconds turn into minutes, and minutes into hours. Yet you're still here. Your time is slipping away, and that should wake you up. You must realize that you are on your own. No one is coming to save you but yourself. So be the hero of your own story. Don't let the opinions of others dictate your path. Your story is waiting to be written, and your potential is boundless. Now, it's up to you to write it. Don't wait any longer. Seize the day. Be the hero and create the life you've always imagined. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that actually finish what they start.
You said you were going to win. You said you were going to be the best. But you don't move like it. You don't act like it. You need to realize that success won't magically appear without consistent effort and a relentless pursuit of improvement. It's not just about making bold statements. It's about putting in the hard work, learning from failures, and adapting to challenges. So, get ready, put in the work, and show yourself and others that you have what it takes to achieve greatness. Drop a 100 if you are going to change, and remember, every step towards improvement counts more than 100 empty promises.
Do you really think this is the best use of your time? While you scroll, Seconds turn into minutes, and minutes into hours. Yet you're still here. Your time is slipping away, and that should wake you up. You must realize that you are on your own. No one is coming to save you but yourself. So be the hero of your own story. Don't let the opinions of others dictate your path. Your story is waiting to be written, and your potential is boundless. Now, it's up to you to write it. Don't wait any longer. Seize the day, be the hero, and create the life you've always imagined. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that actually finish what they start.
Five reasons the rich don't talk to the poor. 1. The rich take action first and talk later. The poor talk about taking action but never do it. 2. The rich surround themselves with like-minded people. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. 3. The rich talk about vision. The poor gossip about people. 4. The rich focus on having their money make more money. The poor focus on exchanging their time for money. 5. The rich are proactive. The poor are reactive. The rich prepare for problems in the future. The poor do nothing and complain later. If you're serious about changing your life, join the movement.
Your anger is the part of you that knows your mistreatment and abuse are unacceptable. Your anger knows you deserve to be treated well and with kindness. Your anger is a part of you that loves you. Anger is important. It needs to be expressed, acted out, and vocalized. When it doesn't, it begins to manifest into rage. Its intentions also take on a different, more sinister tone than survival and protection of the self, the longer it remains bottled. Anger has saved me so many times. It has pointed me in the right direction, guided my moral sense of justice and fairness. But it can be misplaced, especially when suppressed for a long time. It speaks a single message that is important to us, but it isn't the entirety of us. Anger is just anger. It isn't good and it isn't bad. It just is. What you do with it is what matters. It's like anything else. You can use it to build or to destroy. You just have to make the choice.